Happy 2014! Hello Cancers, this is your forecast for 2014 and also applies if you have a moon in Cancer or your rising sign is Cancer. So the new year starts with a bang on January the 1st with a supermoon in Capricorn, so that means Sun and Moon together in your 7th house of, yes, you've guessed it, relationships. Here is where this is coming. We've got Venus here as well, retrograde. We've got squares going on between Pluto and Uranus. We've got a lot happening at that first moment of this new year in your relationships. Opportunity to reevaluate your relationships. You may get into a new relationship. You may meet somebody new. It may be important for you to bring some newness into an existing relationship that's maybe gone a little bit stale. Maybe you're feeling a little bit bored and you need to get imaginative and creative as to how to bring romance back into that relationship. Because we all do thrive on romance, and Cancer, you're a romantic sign. The water signs have got the romance about them. They need romance in their lives. And with all this going on in your 7th house, there's a greater need for connecting with people on a deeper level. Pluto in the 7th really wants you to go deeper with the people that you connect with. Really connect on the soul level. And you can do that with people that you don't know very well just as much as you can do with people that you do know for a long time. You know that connection that you feel with people when the eyes meet and there's a depth of a feeling of compassion, of love. That's what you're aiming for. That's what's being opened up in you, Cancers, with this opening of this year, this opening of the heart energy, going deeper. With Venus retrograde in for the first month in the 7th house for you. It's a time to reevaluate your relationships, to sort of back off a bit. Sometimes, especially, you're an emotional sign, Cancers. I know your emotions, they're so important to you, but they sometimes run you. It's during the Venus retrograde in your 7th house, you'll have an opportunity just to step back a little bit. Step back and take a bird's eye view of your relationships and see what's working, what's not. Your behavior patterns, are you giving too much? Is it feeling unbalanced? What needs to come into balance? Are you getting enough alone time? Are you feeling lonely? Are you looking for somebody out of a desperation energy? And is that why nobody's coming into your life? What's the vibration you're putting out there in your relationships? That's going to be a big focus of this coming year for you, and it starts January 1st. Now we've got Mars. Mars in, where's it gone? Mars in Libra, here at the bottom of your chart, for 7 months, till the 26th of July. 7 months in this 4th house of home. Cancers, that's your house, it's home, your security, your stability. That may be shaken up a little bit. There may be changes need to be made. Maybe you need to move. Maybe you need to be ready to move or change something in your environment. But it's time to power ahead with that. And Mars goes retrograde between the 1st of March and the 19th of May. So you may feel as though you're moving forward a little bit until March, and then there may be a time where you need to reassess your energy. Reassess how you're using your energy. Are you using it productively? Are you wasting time? What are you putting your energy into? But you're certainly going to want to put energy into home, stability, security. These are all things you're going to want to put a lot of energy into. And certainly while Mars is there for 7 months, you're going to have plenty of opportunities to do that. There could be some issues with family that need to be resolved. Maybe you need to take care of somebody in your family. Maybe somebody needs to come and help you. But there's going to be some kind of interactions with the people close to you. But you may need to be a lot more assertive. We've got this whole vibration of the Grand Cross going on, still particularly for the first 7 months of this year. It's very, very strong. And the power months of this year are January. I've talked a little about January. Then we've got April and October. Those are like the most intense months. And April, let's look at April. Why is April so intense? Well, we've got the eclipses, the lunar and solar eclipses, and on April the 21st, we've got this exact square between Pluto here and Uranus from your 10th house. Many of you changing career direction, changing the direction you want to go into. Different opportunities may be coming up for you in your career, but there's a lot of change going on, and it may be affecting your relationships. You need to try to find balance between career and work and what you want there with how you are in your relationships. And of course, they're very intimately entangled, especially your work relationships. So there's going to be a lot of changes happening. I know, Cancers, you don't like a huge amount of change, at least not without warning, and Uranus can bring it without warning. But if you take it in the spirit of excitement, that these will be new changes and new opportunities, and opportunity for you to do things differently in ways you've not done before, then it can be very creative and a very fulfilling time for you in these months ahead, especially around the April time. So April 14th and 15th, we've got a lunar eclipse coming to join this Mars at 25 degrees of Libra. So again, another big push focus around your home, your family, shining a light on that area, and also maybe a great need for quiet time, peaceful, time out world. I need to get off the train and just relax. And then we've got the solar eclipse on April 28th and 29th happening here in Taurus at 8 degrees, and it's activating your house of friendships. This year is going to be a great focus on your relationships, Cancer. Friendships, new friendships, opportunities to make new friends, to join new circles, to join new organisations. And also towards the end of April, you might find yourself involved in working with teams of people, groups of people, and also maybe working in the community in some way, feeling as though you're doing something that's got some value, that's making a difference, not just earning the money, which of course is important, but also doing something of real value and that you feel that. And we've got Jupiter still in your sign, planet of good fortune, until the 17th of July. So still, Cancer, still keep expanding, still keep growing, still keep trying new things. Baby steps at first, yes, but many of you, you've gone through a lot of transformation last year. And there's more to come, but it's the pains may be like growing pains. They're not there forever. And afterwards, you're a new person. You're different. You've grown. And this Jupiter energy is still favourable for you. And don't worry about it when it moves into your second house from the 17th of July onwards. This is an opportunity to expand your finances. And I will be putting these dates on at the end of this video, at the end of all my video forecasts. The important dates for 2014 will appear at the end of the video. So don't worry, I don't want you to get confused or lost. You'll have a chance to catch up with them. So, as I said, from the 17th of July, Jupiter giving you an expansion in your finances, an opportunity to make money, to make more money, maybe to make a passive income, an opportunity to do something, some negotiations, some good negotiating in business. You need to watch, of course, Jupiter does things, never does things by halves. So it's either all or nothing. So it could be a lot of money coming in, but a lot of money going out as well. So that Jupiter, however, brings you financial opportunities. So make the most of that from the 17th of July onwards. Then, as I said, October is another powerful month. We've got another pair of eclipses on October 8th. We've got a lunar eclipse up here in Aries, joining Uranus for you. And we've got on October 23rd, the solar eclipse in Scorpio, joining Saturn here. So these are powerful eclipses, very powerful. at 0 degrees of Scorpio. So for you, Cancer, affecting your career, what you want to do, where you want to be seen. There may be some new opportunities there, but particularly reflecting your public image. What you do publicly is going to be affected by that lunar eclipse. Yes, lunar eclipse in Aries. Losing my place here. And then we've got the solar eclipse here affecting your 5th house. So opportunity here for doing something with young people, with children, to do something to make sure, because you've got Saturn in this 5th house all year, well, until December the 24th. So this is very grounding for a business. Those of you already in business for yourself, it's very good for structure, for bringing structure either to a new business or an existing one. And this eclipse here, this solar eclipse, really shining a light on what you're doing with your creative energies. We've all got creative energies. Don't think of creative energy as just somebody who's an artist or a musician. Of course, that's very good if you are, but we all have a creative streak in us. You may be creative with money, with finances. You may be creative in the garden. There are lots of ways of being creative, but it's triggering your creativity here. And the Saturn wants you to get real with it, to do something tangible, to look for what's tangible and to do it. And on December the 15th as well, we've got again this exact square with this Pluto-Uranus going on. So again, Cancers, my loves, lots happening. There's this energy of being pulled between what you want and what your relationships want, and finding balance, and also finding balance between home, family, and work and career. So much happening. You need to expand yourself this year. It's a year of expanding yourself. All the things that you thought you couldn't do. Don't tell yourself you can't do something. Tell yourself you can. I've had to do that. I've been living in Vienna, I've had to start learning German. I've been living in Greece, I've had to start learning Greek. Did I want to? Did I think I could? No. But you know what? I've had to change the mindset. Change your restricting mindsets. That's what this Uranus at the top of the chart wants you to do. Change it, and then you're free, and you can travel more, you can do more of the things that you really only dreamed of. So I wish you a happy, happy new year. If you'd like me to look at your chart in more detail, I'd be delighted. Thank you for subscribing, posting comments, sharing. I appreciate it. Bye for now.